Well, I was in 2007. I was arrested
Oh,
by the police. I can't say we were arrested. We never went to the police station to be put in. Uh, what happened? We were building a showroom outside near the road. We're at the very back end of our compound, and there was an incident before that, and they had come one day and they were demanding that they were tearing down, and this is common here, the city council was tearing down Dukas, just kiosks,
okay.
um, as, um, and so we were building a showroom out near the road, near the main road, and on our property. And the guy in charge, he came and he said, I said, we have permission. I said, and he said, I want to see it, I want to see the written. I said, well, let me go get it. And he said, no, you bring it down to City Hall, and so on and so on. And I said, anyway, a big crowd, because he'd been demolishing what their their businesses, big crowd came around. I asked him, I said, can you sign this and tell me who I'm, and he says, no, I won't sign, and then there was pushing and shoving. And the next thing I knew, he was running for their pickup, where the city council pickup, and people were throwing stones at him.
Oh,
And so they came back 3 weeks later, and they knocked down our showroom. We had almost finished it. And it was in conjunction with the Daughters of Charity. They were going to have someone there. So I was angry. I went over to the guy who had the backhoe, the front end loader, who was knocking things down. And it was a setup. A woman came up to me and she said, I'll take you to who you need to see. As soon as I turned around to follow her, my feet went out from under me. They had 4 policemen there. They grabbed my legs and my arms. And then I heard voices from like the paddy wagon saying, don't resist, don't resist. And we were thrown in there. This was about 11 o'clock in the morning. And we were handcuffed. And so we were taken around all during the whole day. They were knocking down buildings that they had they were on the right of way or something like that.
wow.
One of the priests followed us in a car the whole day, and he finally talked to them, and they let us out maybe about 6 o'clock in the evening. It was more like a kidnapping than a year and a half ago. We had the contract to do the church pews in the cathedral in Western Kenya. So we would send a team out to do any repairs we would hire a lorry to bring them out, the pews. And then there were always repairs to do because of bouncing around on the roads. When we were coming back, there was a problem getting fuel, and our driver went to get fuel. Well, as it turned out, it was bad fuel. So to make a long story short, we ended up not making it up the hill. We were out in the middle of nowhere, trying to get back to Nairobi, and we couldn't. And we tried to get our best. So 5 of us ended up sleeping in a pickup
Oh no.
truck, and we were wet from the rain. It was cold,
Mm.
and it was terrible. So we ended up, 3 of us ended up flagging down a vehicle and got back to Nairobi, and we left the 2 drivers with the vehicle, and they eventually got towed back to Nairobi. So we were about 6 hours away.